Hey guys, I wanted to get on here and give you 5 tips on selling your vehicle. If you've been watching my channel and you've just been paying attention to me on the information I've shared, I've always wanted to give you something that if it doesn't help you now and you're not looking to do this with your vehicle, or maybe it'll help someone that you know. So listen up, get your pen, get your paper, and take your notes and just be ready to listen and learn, because you know what? I got my notes. So today I want to give you 5 tips on selling your car to a dealership. My information is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Money that you can put in your pocket or money that you can save. My motto is this: it's better to learn from the information you have or learn from me versus making that mistake. So number 1, the first tip on selling your car to a dealership is having reasonable expectations. Anybody's looking to sell their vehicle is thinking like, oh, my car is in the best shape. I took care of it. I got my oil changes done. I got my tire rotations done. Think about it. Most of the time now when you get an oil change, they package it up with an oil change and a tire rotation. So you're not really getting it done. You're getting it done, but they package it up for you. That's what dealerships do, or that's what places do now. They package up things. But you're looking at the outside of your car, you're like, oh yeah, the body's in good shape. I don't eat in my car. I smoke outside of my car. Oh yeah, maybe once I ate in my car. Oh, sorry. Maybe once a week I eat in my car. And I smoke, I smoke, but I only smoke in my car once a week. The other times I smoke when I get to work outside, or I smoke in my backyard, or I smoke in my apartment or my home. I take care of my car better than I take care of the inside of my house. Maybe you do. But one thing I want to give you, if you're talking about the reasonable expectations on your vehicle, is this: you want to get a mechanic to look at your car. Pay that money to get someone to look at your car, so that at least when you sell your car to the dealership, you'll know what's wrong with it. You know, you may think you know what's wrong with it, but if you get a mechanic to look at your car, pay them an inspection fee, right? Yes, it's going to cost you some money. Yes, should you spend it? Yes, you should. But that one thing that you know what's wrong with your car, but maybe you don't tell the dealership, maybe the dealership misses it, or they tell you, at least you already know, right? At least you already know. So that's number 1. Number 2, pricing research. That's very helpful. Everybody now, what are they doing? They're getting online and do their research. They're getting on to see what their car is worth. They're doing that free estimated calculator to actually see what that car is worth, or what your car is worth. So do your research on your pricing. Everybody now is using their online tools before they even step into a dealership. So just make sure you use your online tools. Google is everybody's best friend. Whether you're shopping for a car, whether you're shopping for clothes, whether you're shopping for shoes, online is the best way, even though everybody doesn't buy online. Number 3, shop around. You're looking to trade in that car. You want to do what? You want to shop around and make sure that you're getting the best appraisal price out there. Appraisal value. You want to make sure that you shop around. Shop around 3 to 5 places. Just don't go with that one place. Now, along the way, you might have developed that relationship with that one person. But I always say, because I've been 24 years in the automobile space, is that you go back to that person that you have that relationship with, or that you love and trust. And you say, what? I went these other places. This is what they're offering me. Can you do the same, or can you do better? Or can we meet in the middle? You want to do that. That's why it's number 3. And it's shopping around. Well, this leads me to number 4. Gathering your necessary paperwork to trade in your vehicle. Too many times I see people come into the dealership and they don't have all necessary paperwork they have to sell their car. You don't wake up one morning and say, you know what? I want to sell my car. I want to get a new car. I'm sorry. Some people do. But you have thought about this process. You just did not wake up and think about it. You maybe woke up a year ago, 6 months ago, or if you thought about it last night, you still, okay, tomorrow I'm going to go try to trade my car in and see what it's worth. Or I'm going to get someone to appraise my car. But then you walk into the dealership to trade your car, but you haven't gathered the right necessary paperwork up front to take with you, to have on hand in case you find that right dealer that's going to buy your car. So the necessary paperwork is having your title on hand. If you live in a state where you get your title, have your title with you. Now, you're going to watch this video. You're not going to be in the state that I live in. You're going to live in a state maybe that they never gave you a title. And, you don't have it because you're not going to get your title until that loan is paid off on your car. So it's okay. You tell the dealership, hey, I don't have a title because my lender, they hold the title. Most of the people in Michigan don't realize, because I'm in Michigan, I'm going to talk about Michigan. Most people in Michigan don't realize that a lot of lenders are not title holders. They send you the title. Just recently are they changing that. You may say I didn't get the title. Well, yes, you did get the title. You probably just didn't know what it looked like when it came through the mail. If you in a state or you call that lender and they say, you know what, we don't hold titles. You should have received a title. So then you need to go to your nearest Secretary of State. And Michigan is called Secretary of State, but you need to go to your nearest place where you get your driver's license, you get your tax for your car. You need to go there and you need to get the title, or you need to make a phone call and say, I lost my title. Can I get a copy of my title? They're going to charge you a fee. So having your title is very important. And when you go into the dealership, another thing is very important. Number 2 of 4 of having necessary paperwork is knowing your payoff on your car. If you owe on that car, call your lender and know how much you owe on your car. That's important. Now at the dealership, we're going to call and get our own payoff because we want to make sure that you are giving us the right necessary numbers, because if we're going to buy your car, we have to get it in writing. So we're going to call that lender, but you need to know, you should know what you owe on your car. Another way, if your car is free and clear and you owe no money on your car, you should have a title. Now, if you don't have your title, you can go into the dealership and say, no, I don't have my title. Can you get my title for me? Then they charge you a fee. They'll charge you a fee to go get your title. But you're going to sign lost title paperwork. But you're going to have some type of proof that you own that car. Maybe you have that registration. And that registration is going to show who owns that car. Also, if you have a car and you paid that car off and now you want to trade in, on that title is going to be who you financed that car with. So if it's LI, your name is going to be on the title, and LI financial name is going to be on the title. And if you just recently paid that car off in the last 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, or maybe a year ago, you should have a release of lien. Now that's the paperwork that comes through the mail after you paid that car off. That's important. It's called release of lien. That releases the person that you paid money to. That says that you have paid them off and that now you have permission to trade that car, so you can get all the money that you're going to get on that trading. Number 5, find the right dealership that's going to suit you. You have to make sure that that dealership is going to give you all the needs and wants that you desire. If you're selling that car to them, a dealership is going to write you a check and the check doesn't bounce off the wall. They're not going to give you cash. If your car is worth $5,000, they're not going to say, Mr. Smith, here's $5,000 because we're paying your car. No, they're going to give you a check. So you just want to make sure you choose a credible dealership to sell your car to. All right. Hope this helps. And if it did, give me some comments in the bottom of this video because I love to engage with my customers. All right. I'll see you in the next video.